Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to my 100% achievement guide for Frog Detective. Now, this one is for the entire mystery, which is basically there's pretty much 3 games in one. This is available on all platforms. That includes the Switch as well, so PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. On the PC version, I don't believe you can get the entire mystery as like a package. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think it's available. So this may be split into like 3 separate games. So that will be the Haunted Island, the Case of the Invisible Wizard, and Corruption at Cowboy Counter. So in this video, we are going to be doing all 3 of those. So class it as 1 game if you want, class it as 3. It's your choice, but they're all going to be done. And on Xbox, it's 1000G, which is the usual going rate for gamer score on a single game. So we're going to class this as the 1 game. There is 18 achievements to get on this one. Super easy. It takes a little bit of time, probably take a couple of hours, but we will get through it as fast as we possibly can. And yes, it's another kids one. It's kind of funny actually, and the design of it all, the way it's been made is quite interesting. It's like it's been done with Microsoft Paint, but it's still pretty cool. So I did feature this one in one of my weeklies, so you will have a few of those if you've been following those Game Pass weekly achievements. And guys, if you don't follow the channel, please do check out my other 100% guides. I've got a playlist there with all my 100% guides there, and we also do other achievements. Game Pass achievements, we have a weekly for that one, and lots more. So please do follow the channel, and of course hit that thumbs up if you like this video, if you enjoyed it. Any comments, any questions about the game or anything like that, if you need any help, guys, do not hesitate to post a comment below, and I'll do my best to reply and help you out. And I'm sure anyone else will as well if they know better than I do. But otherwise, just comment, let me know what you think, say hello. Okay, so the way we're going to play this, we're just going to go through each one. So we're going to start with the Haunted Island. I'm going to skip through all the dialogue as I do with all my 100% guides. We're just going to skip all the way through the dialogue. We're going to spam the chat. We're not going to sit and read it all and listen to the story and things like that. We're just going to go straight through it and cut to the chase, basically. I'm going to tell you step by step where to go, what to do, what to collect, when to do it. You will get all 18 achievements. So nice and easy. It should be really easy to follow. Shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. So that's it. Shall we get moving? Yeah, let's get started. So on the main menu, just hit that play button like so. And here's the 3 cases. Now I have done all of these, so I will have to reset. And this is the first one. So again, just to remind those on PC, these may be 3 separate games that you have to buy on Steam. So yeah, just in case. Not sure about like PlayStation or Switch. Could be the same thing. Each of these will have 6 achievements, so totaling 18. So nice and easy. So we're going to start with case 1, which is the Haunted Island. So just go ahead and click on that, like so. And then we're going to hit play. And then I'm going to start a brand new game. As you can see, you can actually select scene once you've done. I'm going to start a brand new game. Yep, let's start a brand new game. Let's get cracking. So the one thing about this game as well, there's no audio as such. Like, it's weird. There is sound effects, but there's very, very little sound effects. So it's as if the game's silent. Now, don't get me wrong, it has got music in the background, but I always turn the music off in all the games and all the videos I do, just purely to protect myself from any copyright issues, things like that. And I add my own music, so you can probably hear that already. So. Right, as you can see, I'm on PC. This is PC for Game Pass. Always use keyboard and mouse, so your controls will slightly differ. So, right, all we need to do is answer the phone. And again, this is your chat. So as you can see, I'm just going to spam through it like this. We're not going to sit and read. Makes it a lot faster to get through. We're here purely for the achievements. If you do obviously want to read through the story and stuff like that, that's totally fine. Just pause this video if you're playing this side by side. Pause this video where you need to, and you can catch up when you want, and you know, grab all the achievements as well. So click the phone. Now I want to head over to the magnifying glass. It should allow us to pick it up like so. Again, spam through all this. And bam, that should give you your first achievement. And that would be called Picked It Up. Good clicking, friend. That's basically just to pick up the magnifying glass. Now we can use right click, but obviously it's probably right trigger for you guys on Xbox or something. You can see we can actually click that door there, so go ahead and exit, spam, spam, spam. And now we're going to have a bit of a cutscene here. The downside to this, we can't skip any of the cutscenes. I mean, there may be a button, but I'm not going to mess around just in case it decides to ruin my video. I don't want to stop recording by accident or anything like that. So you can see no sound. Well, you can hear no sound effects other than the music that I've put on. This is not the game music, by the way. I do recommend listening to the soundtrack. Obviously, it's going to be different to you guys when you're playing. So yeah, please do listen to that. Check it out. Starring the detective. Yes, we are a frog with no name. So the second achievement we should get as soon as we hit the island. You can see the artwork that's been done here. It really is like a Microsoft Paint game, but it's still actually pretty cool. I'll give it that. It's relaxing enough anyway. Alright, so we're on the island now. We can immediately get achievement number 2. So as you're facing the little waving monkey there, just look to the right and you'll see your boat. Just head over to it like so and go ahead and just click on it. And it won't let us leave the island basically. And that will give you the second achievement, which is tried to leave. You haven't even solved the mystery. And that's it for the second one. We can now progress with the game. Again, I'm going to take you step by step through each part of the game so we can just get through it. And this bit's going to be quite long now, so we've got a lot of things to collect and stuff like that. So now that we're on the island, we can actually get cracking. You've got your second achievement. Let's move over to Larry the Lobster here and just click on Larry Lobster. And we're going to spam through the chat again. Basically what we're going to do, or what he's going to tell us to do, is grab a load of ingredients. So I just click the noises, spam through all that, spam, spam, spam. Again, if you are reading this, basically it's going to ask us to get some pasta, toothpaste, wool, and gold. So just click on explosion and spam through it again. I think we're actually good there. So nothing right now. Basically, we've got to collect all the ingredients. So it's quite time consuming, but we'll get through it anyway. All right, so first we're going to work on the pasta. So you want to speak to Mr. Bear on the left here. So right next to Mr. Lobster Man, as you can see, he's got a bit of pasta. And spam through it, like so. Spam through all the chat. I'll try and allow you to go through this carefully. Now click on Secret Agent. And he's basically going to ask us for a magnifying glass. And that's it for that. So nothing right now. We can click off that now and go in search for a magnifying glass. So from here, you want to head to the far side there, just on the right of the island. And you'll see we've got like this little chemistry lab going on. You want to grab this magnet that's on the side here. We've got a magnet. Now from here you want to turn around and head into the water, and you'll see Mr. Koala over there. Just click on Mr. Koala. and spam through it. And basically we're going to give him that magnet. Spam, spam, spam. Again, if you want to read this, just pause the video and read your own game and stuff like that. Take your time if you wish. Now the magnet, just click on the magnet. Like a real one. And he's going to give us, I believe it's a shell. There we go. We've got a shell. Alright, now if we turn around, we've actually got a head straight in the center there, right between the trees. Mr. Duck over there. Again, click on him. Stop right there. Spam all the way through the chat. And Mr. Duck here, he's going to give us the magnifying glass, but we've first got to give him the shell. So spam through, like I say, spam through all the chat. Choose tiny shells. Spam through it again. And then choose big shell. Now, he should give us our magnifying glass. Excellent. Right, now what we need to do is head back to the bear that's next to Mr. Lobster here, the one with the pasta. And of course, we can give him a magnifying glass because he wants to be like us. He wants to be a detective too. So when the dialogue comes up, you want to choose magnifying glass in blue. And then just spam through it like so. And we've got some pasta. So that's the first ingredient. We've now got to get the rest. So again, we've got the 4 ingredients to collect from Mr. Lobster. It's the pasta, the toothpaste, the wool and gold. We've got the pasta. That's out the way. So now from here, where you see Mr. Bear and Mr. Lobster, you see on the left side there, just behind the rocks, we've got Mr. Crocodile. Click on Mr. Crocodile and spam all the way through until his dialogue pops up, or the choices pop up, should I say. You want to choose your smile in the middle there. Just spam. This is going to be for the toothpaste, so... So now we can choose nothing right now. I mean, if you want to select close, let's just go on close just to back it up anyway. Spam, spam, spam. And now we can go nothing right now. And now from here, we need to go back. And in the center again, I believe, just to the left of Mr. just to the left of the duck there in the far distance. No, Mr. Mouse. I'm just giving them names, by the way. Mow the mouse, this one. Mow the mouse. Spam through it, all the dialogue, as we have been. Spam, spam, spam. And now you want to choose your nervous at the top. And then just spam, spam, spam. It's something about a dance competition. This mouse has issues with a dance competition. I don't think Mo thinks he's good enough, so... I believe you can choose any other dialogue. Let's just choose anything. Choose that bottle. And then Ghost. Just complete all the dialogue just to make sure we cover all our bases there. Again, just spam, spam, spam. And then nothing right now. We can escape from here. Okay, so now from here, turn back around, head back to the beach. And you see the waving monkey on the left there? Right next to Koala, the nearest monkey, well, almost the nearest monkey to Koala. The nearest monkey to your boat, this guy with the clipboard and the thing, mystery monkey. And you want to spam through the chat, as always. Spam, 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 dooby-dooby-doo. And you want to select dance styles. We need this information basically to go back to Mo, the mouse, and sort out all the dance styles, what I think what Mystery Monkey actually likes. Because, again, Mo's going to be entering the dance competition. So he needs to know what moves the monkey likes so he can impress. Okay, now we can head back to Mr. Mouse in the center. Unfortunately, there's no sprint button on this. It's just one speed. Click on the mouse app. And then we're going to speak about dance styles. So once the choices pop up, click dance styles. Spam through it. Basically, this is going to get us the mouthwash. The crocodile asked for mouthwash. And Mr. Mouse here, because we've got the dance styles for him, just give us the mouthwash. Now we can go back to the beach. And again to the right side. All the way around to where Mr. Crocodile is. Go up to Mr. Crocodile and go ahead and give Crocodile the mouthwash. In the middle there. Click on mouthwash, spam through it, and he's basically going to give us toothpaste. Awesome. So now we've actually got the second part of the ingredients. So from here, we need to go back to the beach. And you remember the chemistry table. So to the far side here, I want to talk to the monkey in the back there. There's the chemistry table. We want to talk to another monkey in the back here. And just spam through it, like so. And he's basically going to want us to fetch a broom for him. So just click on your wool at the top. And again, spam through the chat. Spam, spam, spam. But he keeps mentioning the wool. It's quite a funny conversation, that actually. Spam, spam, spam as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the dialogue man. Broom, there we go, he wants the broom. Okay, ignore that. I mean, if you want to cover your bases again, that's totally fine. If you're worried about missing anything, just complete all the dialogue. There's not too much, to be fair. Spam, faster. There we go, nothing right now. So now, if we head back to the main beach, and we want to go back in the center next to Mr. Duck. There's Duck, and if you look to the right side, right between the monkey with the crown and Duck, you'll see the broom in the back there. Go ahead and just pick that one up. We've got a broom! Now head back to the chemist monkey on the left there and give the broom, and he should give us some wool. So again, spam through all the dialogue and then broom at the top in blue. Spam through it like so. There we go, we've got some wool. Alright, so let's just go back in the center here. So again, we're going to go in the middle on the greenery towards the duck, and you remember the monkey on the right there with the crown. Go ahead and have a chat with him, and that's Martin the monkey, and he should give us a little bit of gold. So again, just spam through all the chat. Your nerves, you want to select your nerves. I believe this is the right one anyway. If not, again, just click through all the dialogue options. It's totally fine. But I believe your nerves will give... it's about trying to relax him. He's trying to relax. And in turn, he will give us a little bit of gold. I hope. It may be the bottom option, but we'll figure it out. There's a lot of dialogue in here, as you can see. There we go. Nope, we got it right. Chunk of pure gold. So now that gives us all 4 ingredients. So the pasta, the toothpaste, and the wool, and gold. And then once we've got past this, not at the moment, we don't need any more questions. Again, if you want to go through all the options, that is totally up to you, but I don't believe you need them. Right, now that we have all 4 ingredients, guess where we're going? We're going back to Mr. Lobster Man. So head back to Larry the Lobster. More questions, ask me them. Ingredients, I believe it's that top one. Oh, no, he's basically explosion. That's the one. Choose the middle one, explosion. The ingredients one was just highlighting what ingredients we need, just in case you forgot. There we go. So now we've got everything. And then choose yes. Spam, spam, spam. And now basically what we're going to do is blow up the cave. Spam through it all like so. Should blow a big... I love how it throws the dynamite stick. Uh-oh. Boom Shankar. Now you should get the next achievement with this one, called Hustled Hard. That's the 3rd achievement, normal explosive ingredients. So you should have that by now. Now just be careful guys, because you may worry that you're not getting these achievements. These didn't pop for me straight away. So at the point when you actually gain them, they didn't pop. And instead I got like 3 all in one go. So just carry on with the story and they should trigger a little bit further along. That was achievement number 3 out the way, Hustled Hard. Now move on to the 4th achievement, which is called Got Spooked. Basically all you need to do is walk to the very end of this cave. And again, this one probably won't pop straight away, but just continue anyway, it will trigger. And all you need to do is talk to Finley over there. So just click on Finley. And at this point, you should actually get the achievement, Got Spooked. But yeah, it didn't pop for me straight away. It was a little bit later. So just continue anyway, you will get it. Alright, just spam, spam, spam. I don't think we've got too much to do now. Skipping through all the dialogue, there's quite a bit here. Again, we are on the 4th achievement, that's out the way. Again, we can't skip the cutscenes, which is a little bit annoying, but we don't want it too fast, do we? Now skip through all this, skip, 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 spam, 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 doobie-doobie-doo. Again, guys, if you want to read it all, by all means do so. Just pause the video where you need to. Now, this is the developer of the game, I believe. And she just pops in now and again, reminding us stuff. Have a read of that yourself if you want to. Again, just spam through all the dialogue. That's one good thing, the fact we can actually spam through the dialogue. It would be terrible if we couldn't. I'm not sure I'd do a video if we couldn't, to be fair. It'd take ages. Right. Alright, cool. Now we've entered some kind of dancing competition. We're actually coming to the end of this first case, so nice and easy, right? Nice and quick, not too bad at all. Soundtrack that you can't hear. Thank you for playing. It's not over yet, so we just got to wait now. We've got to wait. Come on. The boogieing on down. I love the dancing. It's quite funny. See what I mean? Like the art style that they've used on this is quite comical. It's kind of like a kid's done it, but not. It is funny. It is. It's great for kids as well. Kids will love this. So, right, they've practiced all the dancing. I can't actually spam through this. That'll do it. So now we're going to judge. So for this next achievement, which will be coming straight up, we basically have to pick a winner. So we'll just watch them boogieing on down. I don't believe we have to watch them all. I could be wrong here, actually. Looks like I might have to watch them all. Go Lobster, it's your birthday. It doesn't matter who you pick, by the way. Has no effect on the game, I don't believe, unless it announces it or mentions it. I believe it might mention it later on in the story, but I don't believe it does anything else other than that. Come on then. He's still got his magnet in his hand. I don't recall it taking this long, but you know, what can we do? And then there's me. I'm going to pick myself as the winner. What do you reckon? Loading. Loading. There we go. All right. So this next achievement is called Pick to Winner. Basically just pick any of these and that achievement should pop. Again, there might be a delay on this one. I'm going to go with what I picked before, Mr. Lobster in the middle there. And again, that's going to give you the Pick to Winner achievement. When will this game end? And now we just got to wait. Again, more cutscenes, a little bit of dialogue. And we will get the final achievement for Case 1. Or if you're on PC, Game 1. This is going to be the first 6 achievements. Before we can move on to the second case. And they seem to get a little bit longer as you go through the cases. But with my help, you will skip straight through it. Alright, so now we just wait. And this phone should ring. There we go. Right on cue. And just answer the phone. Spam through all the dialogue, and that should end. Should end this case. And that will give you the answered the call achievement. Okay, this is the end, right? That'll be your 6th achievement. Nice and easy. Again, the 6 on each case. The detective will return in Case of the Invisible Wizard. Yes, we will. So that's the first one out of the way, guys. That's the first 6 achievements. Now we're going to move on to case number 2 when it allows us to. Come on then. Loading. Done. Little froggy on there. Alright, so now we can begin the second case. Or again, if you're on PC, it's going to be the second game. So, the Case of the Invisible Wizard. So, let me just adjust my little notepad here. And let's crack on. So, this next one, just click the play button. And of course, I've already played it. So, I'm going to start a brand new game. Yep. Here we go again. Alright. So, again, it's going to tell us how to move and stuff like that. Answer the phone. Similar process to before. Spam, spam, spam. Again, we're going to spam through all the dialogue here. Like so. And of course, once again, if you do want to read all the dialogue and sit through it, that's totally fine. Take your time, pause the video where you need to. And again, if you get stuck, guys, just ask a question in the comments. I'll do my very best to help you out. And of course, if you find any mistakes, by the way, please do let me know as well. So right now, after the phone call, you want to grab the magnifying glass. We've got the magnifying glass. And now this time, yep, we want to bring up the magnifying glass with whichever button it is for you on console, or right click if you're on PC. Now we'll highlight the door handle. Just face the door handle. Bada bing, bada boom. Uh-oh. It's only Mr. Lobster. Nice. Lobster cop. Hilarious. Oh, he's running to us like a madman. Like a mad crab. Again, we can't skip through all this. There's a little bit of a cutscene going on. Just spam through it all now. Spam through the chat as we have been. Nothing to worry about on this bit of the chat. Not sure how this is going to play out actually, but... So he mentions the notebook. And our little notebook is where we write down all our things. So now once you've finished all the chat and you're free to move again, just head into Lobster's office here. You'll see the little notebook on the left side there. As you can see, I've actually already decorated mine, sticker bombed it. But for those that are, you know, brand new to the game, just click on the sticker book like so. It still allows you to do it anyway. This is going to get you your... this will be achievement number 7, or the first one for this game, for this case. As you can see, I've already put all the stickers on in sort of a sticker bomb format, but these should be dotted around the edge. And as soon as you move them, just hit the I'm done button. Oh, let's put that eye on there. I don't know why that was there. There you go. Right, let's move that up there. Click I'm done once you're happy with what you've got. Are you happy? Does it look good? Yep. And that'll give you the sticky achievement. Decorate your notebook. Right. We can use tab now to open the notebook. So if you do need to reference it or anything like that, this is where all your clues are going to go. And also, if you notice the controls at the bottom, obviously these are a little bit different for me on PC, but you should have highlighted your controls. So to close it and open it will be whatever that button is for you on console. So tab for me, and then spacebar will mark as suspect, which we'll get to later on. Right now, you don't need to talk to Lobster, just head out the front door here. If you're unsure, it is directly opposite your office. And just click on the handle. To solve another mystery. Alright, now we are in a new area for a new mystery, of course. So we have pretty much got to speak to everybody in this area. We've got to go through all the dialogue to get the book complete for an achievement later on. There's also something at the end of this where we need to come back into the game, and I'll explain that later on as well. But again, I'm going to take you step by step through all of it. You won't miss a thing. Just follow along to what I'm doing and you're good to rock and roll. Again, pause where you need to. Starring the detective. Looking good, Mr. Detective. Susan. Ralph. Amanda. Mara. And several more characters. Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard. Again, this is probably a separate game on PC. But this is all included in Game Pass for Xbox and PC. The entire mystery. Alright, so this is the first section. So we're at Warlock Woods, as you can see. And all you want to do here is just walk forward, and we should see a pie on the ground right next to the stage. So first, just grab the pie, like so. That's gonna put it in our inventory, and it'll do this like little cutscene, so you can see actually what we've collected. So let's close that up. So now you've picked up the pie. Ignore everything for now. And if you look to the right, so if you face the stage as you come in, if you look to the right, you'll see the blue house, and just between the blue and grey house, whatever colour that is, you'll find Mr. Reindeer in a hot tub at the back. So go ahead and speak to Mr. Reindeer. What we want to do is give him that pie. So just spam through all the chat, like so. This one's a long conversation. And again, we are going to have to go through all the dialogue. So click on About the Wizard. Because basically we've got to fill our book up. So we need all the information about the reindeer, where he's been, what he's been doing. Spam through all the chat again until the next set of options come up. Come along, come along. Told you it's a long conversation. This one's quite a long one. He's gave us 1 money. And then we want to choose About Last Night. Again, we want to get more information. And just a reminder, we have gained 1 money. It did give us 1 money for our conversation. Again, if you're unsure of what was said, by all means, read it yourself and have a look. Now we can give him that pie that we picked up. So give him the lost pie. And just spam through it. And he's actually not going to be happy because it was a pie we found on the floor. Plus, it wasn't our pie, so... And because we've given him the lost pie, we're going to get the gross achievement. So that'll be number 8, I believe, or the second one for this mission. So, as you can see, we now write all his information down in the book. He needs something to eat, so we actually need to get him a fresh pie. We'll do all this later on. And there you go, all the clues and information about Victor the reindeer. And then we can just come out of that like so. I do believe that is it. But you should have the gross achievement. What were you thinking? Right, now what we need to do is go through pretty much everyone. In fact, you know what? Let's just double check the dialogue in this one just to be sure. Basically just ask him what you need. We don't need to ask that. That's the only stuff we don't need to go through again. It's just basically telling us what we need to collect. He wants a fresh pie. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go over to Mary. Now you can do this in any order you want, but this is the order I did it in previously. So if you just want to follow along, it makes it much easier. So head over to the rhino, which is directly opposite the pink rhino. And her name's Mary. Basically, spam through all the chat again, but also we are going to have to choose all the choices once more. Again, we've got to write a bit of a portfolio about her. Gather as much information about each of them, because they're all suspects, basically. So, about the wizard, like so, spam through it. Spam, spam, spam. Then we can choose About Last Night. Spam, spam, spam. And each of these characters will be put into our book as well at the end of the conversation. So it will also tell you in the book what they need. So you can't miss anything. Basically, Rhino's asking us for 5 monies. We've already got 1 money from the reindeer. It's not too bad. And that's it. That's the end of the conversation for that. So nothing right now. And you can see our book automatically comes up. Puts a photo of Mara. Gives some basic motive information. She needs 5 money. And then it puts a load of notes in. Basically, this is all from the conversation we've had with her. Alright, so that's it for Little Miss Rhino. Now what we've got to do is get the remainder of the pies. So we need to find 5 pies, I believe. So from here, if you go to the store, you'll see there's a pie just to the right of it, like so. Got another pie. Two lost pies. We can back out of that. We don't need to talk to anyone just yet. There's also another pie right in front of Mr. Reindeer there. We got another pie. That's 3. Again, we need 5 in total. Close the book. And now, if you go back opposite to where little Miss Rhino was, I should have got this first actually, but it doesn't matter. You'll see, as you face her house in the little left flower pot there, is another pie. I'm actually a little bit too soon on this, but it doesn't matter. Alright, and then the final pie, if you head out to where it says Warlock Woods, I believe it's somewhere down here. Oh no, I'm wrong. Where did that final pie go? That's 4 pies, right? I'm sure it's 4 pies. Okay, ignore me for now. I did make a mistake, but we need to go to Mandy in the middle here. So head to Manda and spam through all the chat. We may have enough pies. I couldn't remember whether we needed 4 more or 5 in total. Choose about last night. Like so. Spam, spam, spam. Now we choose about your pies. Spam, spam, spam. Missing quite a few pies. So, you know what? Let's give them the pies. I wasn't going to give them the pies then, just to, because I've wrote this down in sort of order for myself. And that's all 4 pies gone. Again, we only got the 4 pies, which is fine. That'll note down Manda. Motive. Needed finding her 5 pies. We are missing 1, I believe. Which is totally fine. We can find the last one. Alright. So we are missing the 1 pie. So from here, we're now going to go to Little Miss Mouse on the stage here. Speak to Mouser. Called Noddy. Spam through the chat. Again, we're going to have to use all the chat options. We need as much info again. Again, this is the most time-consuming part about this one, is basically going around and helping everyone. So, about the wizard. Always start with about the wizard if you can. Spam, spam, spam. So, Noddy needs an actual rug. That's the request she has. Everyone needs something. Now choose about last night. That'll allow us to get some more information on that one. Okay, we're done with that one. We've finished all the dialogue, and now we can move on. Again, it's going to add Noddy to the book this time. It's going to tell us what she needs. So you can reference the book at any point. So if you can't remember what's what, but if you're following along, you'll have all the information you need anyway. Alright, now we can back out of this. As you can see, all the information's there that we need. So now from here, if you turn around, you'll see Ralph the Lion. So let's go ahead and go chat with him. Spam through it all. Spam, spam, spam. You hear the sound effects then. The single sound effect really isn't much. About the wizard. Again, we always start with about the wizard. Come on. About your eye. There's the next option. And basically, Ralph needs building supplies. I actually missed this when I did it originally. Could have sworn it didn't tell me anything. So not right now. Or nothing right now, should I say. If we just bring a book up. I'm not sure if it does tell you to get building supplies or not. But I guess oh, it does. Okay, that's fair enough. I missed that on my own little run. So Ralph needs building supplies. We can then move on. Let's close that book. Now we need Susan Cat, which is opposite on the left side here. I just click on the cat. Spam all the way through. Again, same process when the chat options come up. Speed this up a bit. About the wizard. Spam, spam, spam. So she's got a broken sign there. We need to help her find something that'll fix that all up. Not a problem. We've got it all covered. Again, this is the slowest part. There's not many achievements at the minute. But that will come up very soon. The next one at least. Now choose about last night. Come on, Susan. Then nothing right now. Again, we're going to add her to the book. She needs something to fix her sign. And then all the extra notes. Alright, so let's come off that. And now we can go back to the store that you see over there. Pretty much where we were earlier. And you just want to speak to Mr. Zebra here. Again, same process as before. And Carlos is going to ask us for a party hat, basically. Which I believe we should be able to give him. The knights in question, choose that one. And just spam through it. A lot of dialogue with this one. The wizard. Spam through it again. There you go. It's basically telling us we need a party hat now, which we will have to hunt down. So that is it for that one. We've spoken to him. Excellent. Needs a party hat. And then again, the information that we needed on Carlos. Alright, so we do need that one more pie, and it is back at the entrance. So it wasn't there earlier. I'm not sure whether we had to activate some dialogue or something. So after Zebra Man, head back to where we came from before, near the Warlock Woods, and you can see we've got the pie. Final pie on the left side there. So grab the lost pie. That's the final one we needed. Usually I collect the pies after speaking with Zebra, like now. So now that we've got this, we can head back to Manda, who's got the pies. And then we'll spam through it, and we can finally give her the last pie. Or if you still had them all on you, give them all 5. She's given us a money. She's also given us a fresh pie. So 1 money, 1 fresh pie. Excellent. That allows us to have 2 money and a fresh pie. So now we can close the book. Starred there, that means Mandy is all complete, done and dusted. Alright, so now from here, we want to go back to Mr. Reindeer. Remember, just in between the green and the blue house. And he's actually going to get his fresh pie after all this time. So Victor, give item, which is the fresh pie. Like so. And he'll give us a party hat. Which means we can go back and give that party hat to Mr. Zebraman. That's the fresh pie gone, party hat in. Victor is dealt with, starred, done, dusted. Alright, so now head back to the store again to Mr. Zebra. And click on him. And now we're going to give Mr. Zebra the party hat, like so. Spam through it all. Mr. Zebra is going to give us another money. 1 money. So now that we've got the 1 money, we can also get the next achievement, which is coming up. So just spam through the chat. Zebraman also gave us a rug, which is perfect. That rug is for someone else, I believe. So now we've got the 3 money and the rug. We can close our book. And again, this also completes Carlos. Done and dusted. So just close the book like so. And from here, what you want to do is you'll see these pictures. You'll see the one for 3 money on the left there. That's what we're after. So go ahead and click on Mr. Zebra once more. And now you'll see the option to buy photo for 3 money. Now, you're probably wondering, we need 5 money for, I can't remember who it is. But the game will give us money back. So click buy photo, and that's going to get you the big spender achievement. Would you like to buy it? Spam through it all. There we go. We've got a noddy picture. Awesome. And again, that's going to give you the big spender achievement. Hey, stop that. Now Grace comes back in and basically tells us, because you've spent your $3, it's not going to be able to allow you to finish the case because we owe 5 money and there's only 5. There you go. See, there's only 5 money in the game. In order to solve the mystery, you'll need all 5 money. We just spent 3, so that leaves us with 2. There you go. So now what? If I was anyone else, I'd end the game here. However, I'm very generous and kind. I'm going to give you another 3 money. You can solve the mystery. Oh, that's very, very kind of her. Thanks, Grace. So we got the 3 money back. Right. That is going to add Grace to the book. Nice and easy. So that's the big spender achievement done and dusted. And now what we're going to do is go to Noddy on the stage. So the mouse at the back here. And just go ahead and click on her. Spam through it, and we're going to give the rug this time. So give item rug. Spam through all the chat again. Noddy should also give us some money and building supplies. Nice. 1 monies. Almost there, guys. That puts us to 4. Still not enough yet. But we have got building stuff. And that completes Nodder. So now let's close the book. And then from here, we want to head to Ralph Lion. Directly opposite, go to the lion. And of course, the building supplies Noddy's just gave us, we're going to give to Ralph Lion. So click building supplies. Spam through all that, like so. He's also going to give us 1 money and is going to give us a hook. Spam through it. There's the money. Nice and easy. And the hook. Got a hook. Well, thank you, Ralph. So now we've got all the money we need. Don't need any more. And we've got an extra hook as well. So now let's close the book. And that should top off Ralph here. Close it like so. Now what we're going to do is head over to Susan Cat. Just on the other side. And we can actually give her the hook. So give the item the hook that we've just got. This will allow her to hang a sign up on the wall there. In return, she's going to let us into her house and allow us to use her phone, which we will get to shortly, if you're wondering why. There we go, we now have access to the house. And of course, I'm going to take the hook away, and it's also going to mark down Susan as complete. Little star there. Again, pause it where you need to, guys. As you can see, we can actually go in the house, and we do have access to the phone. We're not going to use that just yet. So now what I want to do is go back to Mary, the pink rhino. And now that we have the 5 money, we can give her all 5. So give item the 5 money, like so. And she's basically going to give us a phone number for someone new. So spam through the chat, spam some spam. Absolutely. And this phone number's for someone called Barney. Money is gone. And Mary is complete. Once we try and close the book. Boom, stamped, done, dusted. Right, now we can head back to Susan's house. Where the phone was. Go inside. And this time we can call Barney. Call the mysterious number, like so. Now we're going to get in a bit of a conversation with Barney. Spam through the chat if we can. Not sure if it allows us actually, I can't remember. Spam, spam, spam. Barney, it looks like a sheep. Barney sheep. Basically, Barney gives us a load of information about a package. So we basically got to find the package, or at least try and investigate the package. Barney's now added to the list. Got his motive there. He doesn't want anything from us, so that's not too bad. Alright, so now we can come off the book. We're done in here. So now from here, head back to the entrance. And you'll see, just to the right side on the floor, there are glasses. Go ahead and pick the glasses up. Basically, Barney mentioned some glasses laying around and things like that. And again, that's going to add to our things. My things. Close your book again. Alright, now we need to go back towards the stage. And this time we're going to head into that blue house. So as you face the store there, on the right hand side, you'll see this nice big blue house. I'm going to go inside, like so. Is anybody home? Now what I'm going to do is find a wizard in here. So if you go straight ahead, or as you see that pie straight in front of you, just head slightly to the right and into the back there. You'll see the wizard. Just go ahead and click on him and he'll vanish into thin air. Now if you turn around and head to the left, all the way left, 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 and then follow it around and you'll see the wizard hiding again. This is the 3rd time, so click on him a second. Sorry, it's the 2nd time, click on him a second. And then the 3rd time, come back to the front door and then head to the right side. Just tucked basically to the left of the front door. That'll be the 3rd time we see him. And now because of that, that door should open at the back there. So now we need to head down inside. And there we can see the wizard in the corner, hiding. Let's go ahead and click on him once again. The Invisible Wizard. So I go through all the dialogue with him. And at this point, guys, when your book opens, keep it open. I'll show you. We need to do something. It's important that you keep it open. Otherwise, you may miss the next achievement. So, and you can actually do this at any point. So, as soon as you've got your book open, we need to select a suspect, basically. Spam, spam, spam. The book will open anytime soon because we have to put the wizard in it as a name. Again, keep that book open and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. A lot of dialogue going on here. Ta-da! He's a frog. He's a frog. Again, spam through it all. So much dialogue here. It's a lot on this part. Now, just bear in mind, guys, you need the big spender achievement and the gross achievement before anything. All right, so now that we've got the book open, just press whatever button it is to get the wizard marked down like so. Do not click off this. Let this run through. Yeah, we will have a star there. But before you close the book, and again, this is important, you'll see at the bottom it says suspect. Press spacebar, so spacebar for me on the keyboard. And just go ahead and press spacebar. And you can put the invisible wizard down as suspicious. Now, you can do this with any character. Where are we? So we do have all these characters you can choose from. And you can actually do this at any point. So if you do want to do it earlier, that's totally fine. But I'll wait till this point. Mark it down as suspicious because that will complete your book then. Now you can go ahead and close the book. Because you see, it cuts straight to the cutscene. And there's nothing we can really do about it. Alright, so this next one. So spam all the way through, and basically we've got to choose or let them know who the suspect actually is, who the perpetrator is. So these are the two choices, and guys, with this one, there's two achievements, and one of them you have to miss. There's no choices. You either choose Lola, which is actually the name of the wizard, or Evil Guy did it, which is Evil Guy doesn't exist, it's just a made up. So you can either lie, which will get you the snitch achievement, or you can choose Lola, which will... Sorry, choose Lola, which is the proper one. That will get you the snitch achievement, or the Evil Guy will get you the FIBBER achievement. But don't worry, we are going to come back and collect both of these anyway. So go ahead and choose Lola, that's the right way to do it, and that will get you the snitch achievement. Spam, spam, spam. Again, you need the big spender achievement and the gross achievement. So please do follow along properly. Even if you have the achievements already and you don't have these ones, you still need to do all the tasks. Alright, we're going to spam through it all. Now we're going to wait for them all to be dancing. And at some point the next achievement should pop, and that's called Expert Investigator. And that's basically to complete your notebook. That's why I said mark it down as suspicious. You always have to make sure that is marked down. That is the one thing that will stop you completing your notebook. Again, if you did mess up, you can go back, just rewind this video and follow it along step by step. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. So we're just going to wait. Again, we can't skip through this. And again, at any point, you should have the Expert Investigator achievement, basically to complete your notebook. That will be the 5th achievement. And then we are going to get the final achievement, which is the opposite choice to what we chose earlier. But there's a quick and easy way of doing that. So you haven't got to worry too much. Thanks for playing. We're literally going to go all the way through until it ends. So... And again, any point now, if it hasn't popped already, the expert investigator achievement will pop. So now we've got to wait, and now we can answer the phone. This is going to go through a few cutscenes, just spam through all the chat and dialogue, like so. So by this point, we should have, I believe, 11 achievements. The 12th one is coming up shortly. So we're now basically getting to the very end. This is going to complete case number 2. Love the pictures. Love the pictures. Come on, come on. Oh, what's this? A hand. Ho ho ho. Interesting. What's going on here, guys? What is going on? Almost done now. Almost there. Later at the station. Again, we just have to go through these. There's not much I can do, unfortunately. But keep going. We're still in the same game. This has not started the third game yet. We are getting a ticket to Chinatown, to Cowboy Counter. This is basically just the run up to Cowboy Counter. Alrighty. Driven by a worm. Again, we are going to get that final achievement for this one, which will be achievement number 12. And once again, just a reminder, these achievements may be a little bit slow popping, but they will come. The detective will return in... Corruption at Cowboy County. Come on. So now when it reloads up, when it's rocking and rolling, taking its sweet time. All right, so that completes case 2. However, what we need to do here is get that final achievement for case 2. As you remember, we had to choose to lie or not. So if you just click on case 2, there's a little shortcut we can take here. And then once you're in case 2 on the main menu, for those on PC, just press Shift and L, like so, and it'll bring up, hold Shift and L, and it'll basically bring up all the scenes we can actually skip to. For those on console, I'm not sure about PlayStation and stuff, it's probably a similar thing. Basically, you want to press left trigger, right trigger, LB and RB, just hold all 4 of those at the same time, and it'll bring you up the scene select menu, basically. Then you want to go back to the wizard house, which is number 4. So go ahead and click on number 4. And now what we can do, you see, is go back and again, head to the right. We start basically where we clicked on the wizard, spam, spam, spam. And we just got to run this bit again. So then go to the left side here, all the way around. 3 times. And then go back. The good thing about this is once we've got this achievement, we can quit out. We don't have to go all the way through it. Oh, sorry. to the left side of the door and grab him for a third time like we did before. And that door should open up. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself there. Door should open up, just head back down once again. Go ahead, click on the wizard once more. Spam, spam, spam. Again, we have everything we need. This has pretty much gone back to what we had at that checkpoint, I believe. So yeah, it's like cutscenes and the dialogue is what really slows us down for this game, but it's fine. It's not too long at all. Spam, 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 come on. Again, it is a little bit time consuming. There he is, turns back into a frog once again. Super easy. Just very tedious, right? Alright, so they take the glasses away, and of course when we close the book, I'm going to add the wizard to it. Now again, if you want to mark as suspicious, it doesn't matter, we're not actually finishing the game. We've already completed this one. So it's up to you. If you want to mark it as suspicious like we did before, go ahead, I'm going to do that, and then just close the book. Remember, as soon as you close that book, the cutscene will automatically start, so just bear that one in mind. Now, again, skip through all the dialogue till the choices come up. Which shouldn't be too long, actually. And right, now, if you remember this part before, we actually snitched on Lola. It was Lola, which is the wizard there. We're not going to choose that this time. We want the other achievement. This one's called FIBBER, so choose Evil Guy did it. Bam. That should get you the final achievement for this case, for case number 2. And this should be the 12th achievement, I believe. It's called FIBBER. That's not true. And if it hasn't triggered yet, you can keep going if you want to. That's totally up to you. Again, it's a long cutscenes to get to the end, all the dancing and stuff. It's totally up to you if you want to do that and wait for it to trigger. But FIBBER should be the 12th. I'm just going to exit out, save and quit, because we've already done it. There's no more achievements on case 2. We're done with that one. So once you've got that achievement, just close it out, save and quit. And then we're going to go back again. And we should have the 3 options here. So now we're going to move on to case number 3. So with case number 3, just press that play button and we can get things rolling. And we're going to start another new game. Yep. And again, this one's quite long. But as always, I'm going to guide you step by step through it. Nice and easy. We're going to spam through all the chat as usual, and so on and so forth. So this is Mary, remember me. I know it's been a while, so I thought I'd give you a quick recap. After the detective, that's you, solved the case of the invisible wizard, a mysterious phone call came in. Well, it wasn't that mysterious. It was the supervisor, as usual. But the contents of the phone call were mysterious, you know. Okay, so let's set the scene. So basically, we're going to skip all this. Mary wants to do a bit of acting and act out the scene with the phone call. So, right, all we need to do here, we're going to start as someone else. So just go over to the phone. Should have to wait for it to ring. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's me, the Detective Frog. Spam, spam, spam. We don't need to do anything on these conversations. We can literally just skip all the way through this. There's nothing we need to really do. Like I say, she's just reenacting everything. So we're going to grab our magnifying glass now. Here we go. We've got our magnifying glass. Look through the glass and we should be able to open the door. Just aim the magnifying glass at the door. Spam, spam, spam. Now the first achievement won't be too far away. So now we're getting off the train. We're going to head to town, so... But first, we shall begin a different way. Toodle pip. Alright, so from the get-go, you don't need to do anything here. Other than head to the left side here and you'll see we have a scooter and the little phone in the phone box. Just answer the green phone. Spam through all the chat. It's going to be supervisor. And there is going to be a lot going on in this town. But we shall get through it without issues. Did take me a bit of time to find everything, but... Right, so now that we've got the phone all answered and stuff, we can actually grab this little scooter on the right side here. Which is pretty cool because it allows us to scoot around, you'll see. Got a scooter. Alright, so now we have the scooter. Basically, we can press left shift, obviously on PC. It should tell you what control that is on console. If you just press that button, there you go, you'll see yourself on the scooter. And you can just scoot around and jump around and all that stuff, all that cool stuff. But what we're going to do now is from here, it's going to head, following the path around through the alleyway here. And then it will switch to another cutscene as per usual. Super Hot presents a game by Worm Club. Now that explains all the worms as well. Alright, so this first achievement, I say first, this first achievement for this case. This one should be, the 13th achievement, I believe. This one should be very, very soon as we reach the town, basically. Or almost. Got some new cast here. Special guest. Who could that be? Alright, we are just approaching town now. Over the hill, around the corner. There we go. Rock Detective 3, Corruption at Cowboy Counter. Again, for you PC users, this will be a separate game. Unless, of course, there is a full series for you, but I'm not too sure. I don't play this one on PC. Alright, now, so to get this first achievement, it won't pop straight away, I don't believe. So if you just go in like so, have a chat with Lobster Cop. Just spam through all the chat. Like so. And if the first achievement hasn't popped yet, just go through all this dialogue. Let's get it all out of the way. There's a lot of dialogue. We've got a new sheriff in town, Mason Mole. Nice. Come on, sheriff. So basically, a load of hats have been stolen and we've got to help figure out what's going on. We've got our notebook. Can spam through it all. A lot of dialogue on this first part, of course. I mean, there seems to be a lot more dialogue as the cases go along, so... Alright, open notebook. Go ahead and open that. And it'll basically begin case number 3. Now we can close it all up. It's going to write, when we attempt to close it, it'll write lobster cop in there. He's going to need a crime scene map, a criminal tool, a key, and a meal. So we are going to focus on getting all of those in just a second. So now we can close the book without issue. And at this point, you should now at least have the first achievement of this one, or the 13th, which is called Made It to Town. Howdy. All right, for the next achievement, what you want to do is press that shift button or whatever button it is on your controller and just get the scooter out. And you want to head straight ahead to where you see the graveyard there. And what you got to do is try and jump over the fence. Now this didn't pop straight away for me. I had to do a bit of jumping. Just go around the whole lot. Try and get yourself in. Maybe with better scooter skills than I've got. Just try and jump in, and eventually it will pop and give you the graveyard break-in achievement. Boy, stop that. But if it hasn't popped yet, just keep swinging around trying to get in the graveyard. But it should pop very, very soon. And that's it for that achievement. Now we can step off the scooter. And what we're going to do now is get the ball rolling, get talking to everyone, get all the stuff that we need. So yes, we're going to go through everyone. I'm going to start at the saloon right opposite the graveyard on the right there. So if you head into the saloon just here, and the first thing you want to do is talk to Bonnie behind the counter, and we're going to start chatting about photo stuff. So head to Bonnie. Afternoon, detective. What can I get for you? Spam through the chat. I'm going to start bringing up photos. So once we have some chat options, we'll do our best. What I am going to do here is actually click on all the dialogue for each of these as well, just to cover our backs. Spam, spam, spam. All right, so just mention, in fact, you know what? Let's mention hat stew first. That just gets that out of the way. I believe she wants a hat. And also will give us a stew for it. So that'll be our food, which is ideal. But again, just follow along carefully. Pause where you need to. Take your time. So we've got some money from that. And just keep spamming through it until we get the options back up. And now we're going to talk about the ghost photos. Like so. Spam all the way through it until we're done, and then just exit out. Nothing right now. So now we're going to write Bonnie in the book. It's going to write down exactly what she needs. Carrots and cactus flowers for her stew. All right, now we can close the book. So what you want to do here is now interact with all these pictures on the wall. So if you just start from right to left, spam, 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 all through the chat, doobie doobie doo. Next one higher up, spam, 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 chibi chibi chi. One lower down. Nice and straightforward, so far so good. And then the one further along. Doesn't really matter, top or bottom. Bottom first. Alright, now for the top one. And now we're going to enter a cutscene. A little bit spooky as well. We are in a cutscene right now. And this will trigger once you've viewed all the pictures. This is going to be progress towards our next achievement. Oh, there's a spooky one. That's the one. So now what we can do is actually grab the one that's appeared in dead center there. Go ahead and grab that. Spam through all the chat. Now we've gained a haunted photograph. Ooh, creepy. So from all of that, we've gained the money from Bonnet, and we've gained a ghost pick. So now we can just close our book right there. And now what we need to do with this ghost picture is head over here to Pistol. This bear here is named Pistol. So just spam through all the chat till we get some options come up. And for this next achievement, we just need to give the photo, the haunted photo, the Pistol. So we have to choose the right dialogue on this one. So keep spamming through it. Another long conversation. And you want to choose a muse. So select a muse, like so. Spam through it again until we get some more options. And we should be able to give the haunted photo. So again, if you're unsure, you can choose the curse if you want to. That will take us through some more dialogue. But to get this achievement, now you want to give them the ghost pick, which is, as you can see, is highlighted. And that right there will give you the haunted photo achievement. Try to give away a photo. And then we can choose the curse just to finish the dialogue. Spam all the way through it like so. Spam, spam, spam. Again, as much information as we can is ideal. We've done everything. We've got the ghost pick. You should have that achievement now. That actually leaves us 3 more achievements for the game. And of course, we're going to add Pistol to our little book here. Amuse needs some internet safety lessons. Again, we're going to come back to, I think, all of these later. We don't actually need to fill the book. It's not part of any achievement, so it's not as bad. Okay, right now what we need to do, we're actually going to need to go around each person in this entire village. So this is going to take a little bit of time, but just follow carefully, make sure you're getting everything the same, and then we should be good to rock and roll. And the final set of achievements are not actually too far away once we've spoken to everyone. So let's get cracking on this one. So head upstairs in the saloon. Just follow it all the way around to the left side here. And we'll find Mr. Koala. So go ahead and chat to Dusty the Koala. Spam through all the chat. And he's basically going to ask us to help him write a poem. So like this bit we can't speed up. I think he's actually telling us a poem. Of course, there's no audio, so a little bit annoying. Now we can spam through this chat. Every time he mentions a poem or sings a poem, whatever you want to. Every time he reads out a poem, he slows it down. So we've basically just got to help him write a new poem. And I believe all we've got to do is just select anything, and it's good enough for him by the end of it. So, but what we're going to do is choose the top options every time. That's all I did before, and I did get this achievement from that. And again, just a reminder, guys, some of these achievements may delay, but don't worry, they will pop. All right, enough with your poems. Perfect cowboy poem. Select that one. So spam through all the chat. It should give us a few options to choose. So these are what you can choose. So we're going to put, how about that? How about that? Spam through it and it will give us some more. Towards the store. Again, if you do want to read this yourself, by all means, just pause my video and then watch your own game and have a good read of the poems and stuff. Obviously, if you're not concerned about that, just continue clicking the top one. Always choose the top answer here. I don't think it really matters what you choose, to be honest. But I'll just go with the top because I know that one works. There we go. Just gave him the perfect poem. And we got a writing set from it. So they're writing supplies. They're something we're going to use a little bit later in the game. In fact, they're something we're going to use next. So that's Dusty written down. And we've actually done everything for Dusty, so we helped him with a poem. Yeah, that's a job well done. All right, now we can just drop off the edge here. Don't believe you can get any kind of fall damage. And then from here on the opposite side, we're going to speak with Rhonda Mouse. She looks like a little outlaw. I think she is a little outlaw. Rhonda Dynamite, as her name is called. So Rhonda is the one who actually needs the writing supply, so it's great that we've got them already. Oh, and here's Grace. She's back. The detective does not have a great point. Basically, this is telling people not to give out your address and stuff like that, because the detective basically just gave his address away without issue, really. Or vice versa. I can't remember which way around it was. In fact, I probably assume it's Rhonda, the mouse, that's giving away address. But yeah, it's just basically saying don't give anyone your address details or bank details or anything like that, guys. Don't let anyone have any of that stuff. All right, so continue, just spam through it. And now we want to choose about being the sheriff. And then spam again. Again, if you're unsure, you can choose each of the dialogues so you can go through them all. But I believe the top one is all we need. There we go. This will allow us to give her the writing supplies. So go ahead and choose the top one again. Give item writing supplies. Spam, spam, spam. Let's get this done and dusted. We'll choose your job anyway. We may as well ask them all the questions. And that will be it once this ends. There we go. And then nothing right now. And now what we can do from here. Oh yes, of course. So we've just removed the writing supplies. And then we're also going to put Rhonda Dynamite into the book. What does she need? Nothing, because we've just gave it to her. So that's another one out of the way. And obviously notes to go with it. All right, now we can close the book, and then from here you want to head back to the opposite side, and this time we're going to go in the store next to the saloon and speak with Wendy Bear here. So go ahead and just click on Wendy Bear, and we'll go through all the dialogue, and Wendy Bear should give us a photo, I believe. Spam all the way through it. Spam, spam, spam. Click, click, click. Nice and easy. There we go. So now you want to ask her for the new job or about the new job. Again, just spam away. Nothing to worry about here. And again, we should gain a photo, so there we go, got a photo. Right, we've done with questions. There's no more we can ask anyway. Just hit the nothing right now, back out of that conversation. And of course, we're going to add Wendy Bear to the book. So try to close the book. Let's fill our page in. What does she need? Needs her portrait painted. We'll get that done in a bit. That's no problemos. And obviously a few notes. Again, you can reference this book at any point, by the way, guys. So if you are getting stuck anywhere. So from here now, what you want to do is just look to the right of the counter and you'll see these carrots. You just want to grab those on your way out. Got some carrots. Alright, so the money's gone. We've got our carrots. Jobs are good. Okay, so from here, you can already see it. I'm going to head to the Mason Mole Sheriff's Office, basically. And in this bit, on the right side, we have some gloves. So grab the gloves, like so. It's quite funny, the conversations these guys have sometimes. So now I've gained gloves. And obviously put in our little notebook there. And you want to go ahead and chat with Mr. Mole here. The conversation's quite interesting, so I would advise to sit and have a read of some of it. It is quite funny. Alright, conversation over, and that means we can also add Mr. Mole to our little book. To our little notebook. To be left alone, it seems, so we haven't got to go near Mason Mole again. Hurrah! Alright, so back out the book. And what you want to do here, we've already grabbed the gloves, which is great. And what we want to do here now is head across the opposite way. I'm going to keep going in this zigzag formation. And this right here is Craig the Cow. So for Craig the Cow, you want to actually give the ghost pick. And he should give us, in return, a pickaxe. Alright, so what we want to do is the Ghost Spotters League, top one. Spam through it. Again, you can choose the other option in the dialogue there. It doesn't really matter when you do it, as long as you do it. Because we chose the top one, we can now give him the ghost pick, which is pretty much what we're aiming for. So go ahead and give him the ghost pick. And he will give us a pickaxe for it. Excellent. Alright, I got a pickaxe. Nice. Alright, there's the pickaxe. So now we can close the book. Oh yes, I forgot. We have to add them first. Definitive proof of a ghost. Check. We've already gave him that picture, so we're rock solid on that one. With this one, we don't have to choose a suspect either. Alright, so from here, now we've done with Craig the Cow, we can head over to the opposite side. Susie Rabbit. Hello, Mrs. Rabbit. Go ahead, chat away with little Miss Rabbit. We're going to ask her about a map, but she should ignore us. Turn around. Yeah, there you go. But we just click her again, and this time she will have a conversation. And now we just need to ask about the map. But in return, she's going to want to need some fake ID. So we've got to figure that one out once we get to the chat, which will be any time soon. Faster, faster. Right, so select the map. Let's go ahead and click that. And now she's going to ask us for fake ID, basically. We will choose the vault anyway. Again, when the options come and we've already chose the opposite, we may as well select the next option. Alright, so we've already mentioned the map. May as well go nothing right now. Now Susie will enter our book as well. Like so. Fake ID, yikes. Alright, so go ahead and close the book. So now we've done with everyone in this part of the village. You want to head directly towards the graveyard, and then you want to take a far left, as you can see in the distance there. Just work your way up the hill here, nice and easy. And look who's here. So we are going to talk to Sherman. And we've basically got to give the pickaxe to Sherman. Again, guys, this is a little bit time consuming, but, you know, it's just what's needed to progress, so we do what we can. There may be a quicker route, I don't know, but... Alright, so we want the mine, so choose the mine in the center here. Just spam through it. I've got to remember which button it is. So there, now he's mentioning the pickaxe, so go ahead and give him the pickaxe. Like so. We should get the shovel. There we go. Pickaxe gone, shovel in, close the book. And of course, we've got to add Sherman to our little book of magic. Already got his pickaxe. Jobs are good on that one. Alrighty, now we can head back towards the saloon. So now what we need to do is go back to Rhonda Mouse. And here, this is opposite the saloon. Fake ID for Susie, select that one. We've already checked the rest anyway. Again, just to cover our tracks, and as you can see, it's made life easier anyway. So I just spam through all this. We should gain ourselves some fake ID at some point. There we go. Got a fake ID. That's going to add to our little book. So from here, you want to head out to the very top. I believe that's where I keep her. Which side am I going? I've gone the wrong way. My bad. No. I'm going around the twist here. We're going to Susie Rabbit at the vault here. We can now give the fake ID to Susie Rabbit. Give item the fake ID. Get that done and dusted. So now she's going to give us a map for that. Alright, there we go. Got a crime map. Job is a good one. Now let's close the book. And Susie is dealt with. Alright, so now what we need to do is a little bit of collecting. So we've got to collect 4 flowers. And these are situated on cacti. So if you go to the front here, you'll see we have 1 cactus right here. And you can see it's got a nice big flower on the top, so we're going to grab that. That's the cactus flower. We need 4 of them. Again, your journal's there if you do need to check that out. And you want to head to the right. Don't believe we can actually get up here. No. Probably have to go the long way, but it doesn't matter. Can't grab any of those. Alright, we'll just skip that for now. There was one around here. Here we go, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Can't get up. Never mind. have to be careful where these are all situated because it won't let you take them. I believe there is one inside. There's another one right here. That's 2. 2 flowers, nice. So we can head back up to the outlaw there. I believe there's one in the distance as well. Could be wrong. No, that's the one. So that's 3. And we just need the one more, so back out of that. I believe they were up here. I believe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, so now we need to find one more. I believe it could be down this way. Where's it hiding? Ah, so on these mounds, so at the very beginning of this case, you want to head up onto, well, as you're facing the town, it's on your left side. So let's see if we can get up here. In fact, this might be the wrong one. Might be the one on the right side. Scratch that. It's very likely this one on the right side. So as you enter, basically facing the cemetery, head to the right. Or you can use the scooter if you want to. The scooter will get you straight up there. Almost. There we go. Oh, typical, I fell off. Alrighty. There should be a plant on here somewhere. There we go. Right on the top ledge there. And just jump on. Well, we're struggling to jump on, but it's fine. Use your skateboard, guys. I don't know why it don't allow us to jump on, but... And then go ahead and click the 4th cactus flower. That should be enough flowers. Excellent. Now I can just close your book. And we're going to head back now into the village, to the town. We're going to give Bonnie all this. She should give us a stew. So Bonnie is in the saloon. If you go to the back of the saloon, the main store, you'll find Bonnie at the back here. Go ahead, spam through all the chat, and then we can give her the carrots, like so. The cactus flower, like so. And that should be enough for the stew, I believe. Don't think she wants anything else. Spam, spam, spam. There we go. We've got the stew that we need. So we've almost got all the ingredients that we're after. We've just got like one thing left to get, I believe. Or a couple. Okay, so now that we've got the stew sorted out, what we need to do is head back to Pistol over here. And we need to give him that picture that the bear in the store gave us. So give item. And we're not too far away from the next achievement either, guys. So just sit tight on that one. Right, now he's doing some drawing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Why is he only wearing... Is my character only wearing underwear? What's going on with that? Took his top off. He's either took his top off or it's just the colour of his top. I think it's always been that colour, but it's just the way it shows there is quite funny. Alright, so Pistol is done and dusted. We can now close that up. And we're done with the book just there. So now what we need to do is go back to the store. So head to the right side. And then and we're going to give that portrait that we've just done Mr. Bear here. Give item, give the portrait. There we go, sweet. And for that, we should get a ladder. Sweet set of ladders. Beautiful. Now we can continue on. Another one to mark down in our book. Ladders, check. Wendy, check. And let's back out of that one. All right, now, so from here, we want to head to a well. So if you face a cemetery and just take the right past, that's a lobster cop over there. And go all the way to the very back, the left side sort of thing. You'll see basically a path appears. You just want to follow it all the way through. And we should come to a little wishing well. Go ahead and click on that. Make sure you have the ladders for this, by the way. This ladder is perfect for climbing down. So we're going to head down. Down, I tell thee. Let's close that book up and grab the key. That is pretty much all that's here. There we go. So now we should have everything for Lobster Cop. So he asked for a key, he asked for a stew, I believe gloves, and then the crime map. So okay, let's head back out. Now we're just gonna wait for all the cutscenes and stuff. Oh, my bad. Oh, it was in another cutscene. So just get your scooter out for this. We can zip back in no time. So now what we need to do, just step off the scooter and we're going to have a chat with Mr. Lobster here and tell him we've got all his ingredients that he was after. Or requirements, whatever he needed. I think so. Choose I think so at the top because you think you've got everything. There's his key, shovel's gone, and the meal. Beautiful. Again, just spam, spam, spam. It's going to take those ingredients that we needed. I say ingredient. I'm calling them ingredients, but they're not ingredients. They'll add something to the book anyway. And then what you want to do is go up to the gate in front of the cemetery once speaking to Lobster Cop. And click on the padlock. Now we have the key for this, so we can pretty much just open it. Dum dum dum. Right, so what we want to do here, I almost lost track then, is head around the back of the church. And you will find... You got it. This is where the hats are buried. Digging away. Found the hats. Excellent. We're about to solve the case. Okay, lost hats. Right, just close your journal like so. Then you want to head out of the cemetery. Head towards the crowd of people over there. And now it's just a case of spamming through this for the cutscene. There's quite a bit of information going on. Basically, Lobster and the mole are gonna point out who the culprit is. So as I'm going to be choosing between them, end up blaming us. They end up blaming the detective. So obviously, he's saying the poem that we wrote out from earlier, which is pretty cool. Bravo, bravo. Very good, very good. So now spam through it, and there we go. Now we've got Lobster and Mr. Moleman about to say their piece. Basically, they've set us up. They've made out that we're evil. Going to spam through all the chat as fast as you can. Unless you just want to sit and read it, that's totally fine, but it is long. One year of living in the bad room. Oh no. And this one's going to get us our next achievement finally. It's probably the slowest part of the game, I believe. And once we are in the bad room, that's going to give us the next achievement called Bad Room. Get sent to the bad room. And that should leave us with the final 2 achievements. And things are going to change quite a bit now, so... Poor detective. Alright, so the game is not over yet. It is not over yet. We can't skip any of this, so I've just got to wait it out. But we do have 2 achievements left. And guys, any questions, any help you need, again, just post it in the comments below. I'll do my best to help you out where needed. And I'm sure if I can't answer questions, there may be someone else who will help out and post. We all like to help each other, so... Alright. But again, it's not over. We're not going to just serve a jail sentence and that's it. It will continue. This one's probably the slowest out of the 3. But there's a lot more detail in it, so it's understandable. Special thanks to Lobster Cop and Mason Mole. Special apologies to Frog Detective fans, optimists, Kylie Minogue. I feel like she'd be upset. Good old Kyla. Ah, poor detective is just stuck indoors. This is the only bit I hate because we can't skip any of it and it's a little bit frustrating. Although it doesn't actually take that long, but still. I'm sure if you was reading that carefully, they gave us credits for another game. Madness. Madness, I tell thee. Come on, poor detective stuck indoors. We need to save him. We need a new hero in town. Come on. By all means, have a read through the cast and whatever you want to call it. I forgot the credits. Gaffer, Thomas Bate. He's the gaffer, mate. He's the gaffer, he is. Alright, now we should be getting somewhere. Again, 2 more achievements left to get. To top the game off to get yourself another 1000 G. A laptop. And we're gonna zoom into it now. What's happening? Again, it's we can't move or anything. We just gotta wait it out. There's that hand. Sneaky. Whose hand could that be? Whose hand could it be? frogdetective.net/blog.html. Right, we can actually spam through this. This chat counts as spam, so... There we go. Chat complete. Now we meet a new character. It's Mr. Monkey, Mystery Monkey. Again, just spam through all the dialogue here. Again, this is long-winded, a lot of cutscenes going on. I'm hoping you guys have the music on when you play this, because I'd imagine it's pretty interesting from what I'm seeing. Obviously, I'm just putting my own music over this, but yeah. There we go. Inspector Morse. Awesome. Ready to rock and roll. Ready to solve some cases. Basically, he kind of thinks we've been set up and he's about to do some investigating himself. So, good luck with that, Mr. Monkey. A little bit later. We're still in the bad room, by the way. All right, so he's basically going to explain everything to the supervisor, and the supervisor's going to be like, okay, let's see what's happening. Go ahead, spam through it. And the next achievement should just be coming up if you haven't got it already. It'll just be around the corner. Here we go. And now the next achievement should be Monkey. And that's basically a new playable character unlocked, which, of course, is Monkey. So that achievement should pop. And that will be, how many we've got? We've got 18. So that should be number 17, I believe. Not too bad at all. So what you want to do here is just head down the corridor and straight into the green door there. Go inside, and what we'll want to do is grab the clue powder right over here. This blue bottle on the table. So grab the clue detective stuff. And what we want to do here is head over to the pictures. Which ones is it? I think I've got it wrong. Oh, my bad. First, we can actually get the final achievement now. So let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, pick up the clue powder, and you want to head all the way back to the blue door. And spray these pictures, not the other ones. I'm getting myself confused. It's late, guys. I'm a little tired. And these will reveal, you see how we've got the lipstick mark on there. Each one will have one of those. And that's going to get you the final achievement called Kiss. And just spray it on each of the 3 pictures opposite the office, like so. And that's it. That's going to get you the Kiss achievement. Find some secret kisses. So right, now from here, we are going to continue the game just because, but for those that are just after the achievements, you're there right now. That's it for you. The final achievement was Kiss, find some secret kisses, and that is done and dusted. So if you want to carry on, let's carry on and just get this mission or this case completed. So first thing we want to do here is just head, where is it? There we go. Straight on the table, spray the table, and we'll get the first bit of evidence. Then you want to spray the floor. This should give us enough evidence. All the footprints and stuff. It will basically lead all the way to Lobster Cop's office. Come on then. It's so long-winded. Ooh, huh? It couldn't be. Oh, so we've opened it up. Right, so once we're in, we want to head to the table. And I believe if you stand where his chair is, or next to the drawer actually, you'll see... You see that we can open the drawer up. We found the fingerprints. Oh, looky here. It's basically a copy of the detective's notebook. Wow, I've been copying it. Spam through all this. Spam, spam, spam. Again, if you do want to read any of that, just go ahead, pause the video, continue to do what you want to do. Remember, you play this game how you want to play it, guys. Play it to enjoy it. I've told you step by step how to do it, but honestly, it's up to you how you want to actually play the game. This is for all achievements, and that is what I'm here for, to guide you all the way through. Right, so what you want to do is go right to the end here, to the right where you see the lights on the little small bit of ranch there, and you want to talk to these outlaws here. Go ahead and have a chat with those. We're almost finished now anyway. A couple more conversations and we're done. Spam, spam, spam. Alright, done. Now what we can do is head back and go into the mole's office. So you'll see he's sleeping there. You just want to skip straight past the sheriff and just talk to the frog. And you're basically going to tell him what's gone on, and that he's not done anything wrong, and we know that he's been set up. Now the morning comes, or the daytime, and this is going to pretty much be the final set of cutscenes, final bit of dialogue. Spam all the way through it. Oh my god! Basically, the monkey detective is exposing the Mr. Lobster Cop here and Mason Mole that, they set him up. Basically, what happened is Lobster Cop was the #1 detective, and Frog Detective was really good and actually about to take his position as #1, and Lobster Cop didn't want him to take first spot. He always wanted to be the best detective. But yeah, the frog was gaining ground, you might say, so they set him up so he couldn't solve any mysteries and so on and so forth. And they basically admit what they did. They both say sorry now. And we should be about there. Again, you should have all these achievements already. We are done with the achievements on this. And that's pretty much it. We're about there now, so once the supervisor's spoken, we should be good to end it. Bravo, bravo. Are we there yet? Alright guys, that is it. We've actually completed the game, and we've done a little bit more as well. Got you right to the end there. Hopefully it's all worked well for you, and again, if there's any achievements outstanding, you can repeat them. Again, if you're on console, press left trigger, right trigger, right bumper and left bumper all at the same time on the actual case menu. And it should allow you to select different scenes, whichever scene you want. So if there's something you need to do achievement wise, you can always go back. But other than that, guys, that is it. So let me know what you thought of the game. Again, it's one for kids, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So let me know what you think. Get all your achievements done. Get another +1 on your profile. Another 1000 G. Nice and easy. Super simple. Nice and relaxing, like people have been saying. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I will catch you in the next video coming very soon. I'm Carbon Carl. Peace out.